So, you clicked on this video to find out how this bow got stronger. Well, let me show you right now. Alright everyone, you're watching Test Phase 1. This is where we show the raw damage of the bow. Alright, let's begin. Alright, so about 1.6, 1.7. It's about that much. Alright guys, now you're watching Test Phase 2. I changed outfits just so y'all know that this is Test Phase 2. I just wanted to make it a little different. But this is where we put all the bonuses from the build together. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. Alright, so the bonuses wore off, so it was about 4K, it was about 3.8, just like my thumbnail presented. I did hit 7,117 once again, just in this test right here. So this is crazy DPS. We just did about 70,000 in just a few seconds. Alright, that is crazy. Alright, so we're gonna go into the breakdown of what we have on and where to get them. Alright, now we're on to the build breakdown. This is where we talk about our classes, our skills, and our current equipment. Now, I did talk to you guys in full detail about my two classes that I still have on in this video as well, the Gunslinger and the Hunter. If you would like a full breakdown and detailed reading on what the Gunslinger class and the Hunter class is, be sure to check out my previous video. I will leave it on the end screen of this video and also a link up there as well. Alright, and we still have our current Bulletstorm skill and our current Hunter's Shroud skill. Now, people in my previous video have commented about why not use the focus because it gives you sway reduction and grants 25% range and range weak spot damage and 10% range crit and probably lasts longer, because with the Shroud you only have 2 seconds. Well, I'm going to tell you guys why it's very important to have the Shroud over the focus, and I actually tested it and I'm going to show you guys right now.
Trespassers, stop them!
Alright, in just those few seconds we have seen, based off the comparison between the Hunter Shroud and the Hunter Focus. The Hunter Shroud, in my opinion, still is better because it outperformed it in damage, speed of the kills, and I was able to get back into Shroud. It didn't take that long. It was only 15 seconds, and it didn't even take that long based off of what you've seen in the example. Now, if you still don't believe me and you still don't think that was enough time for the testing, I obviously tested more, but I will cut it down into seconds just so you guys can see the main point, that the Shroud is still better. If you don't believe me, please test it out yourself and then let me know in the comments below if you still believe that the Focus is better. Now, that being said, people have asked in the previous video to show the traits. I'm going to show my traits on what I got currently on. I got max ammo reserves, max long shot, max vigor, max endurance, max spirit, max expertise, max fitness, max bark skin, and I got a little bit into bloodstream, footwork, and recovery. So those are my traits that I currently have on, and now let's get into the equipment. Alright, now we're on to our equipment. I'm going to break down only the amulets and the rings and the bow, because those are the only things that contribute to the bow other than the class and its traits and its skills. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and list them all out for you guys quickly and simple in a fashion. If you guys want to know how to find these, please put it in the comment below and I will respond to you. If you check my previous video, I promise you I responded to almost every single comment that was on that video. So I will continue to do that in this video as well. So if you guys want to know what these rings, amulet, or anything about this video, please put in the comment and I will respond. Now we got the Shade Bloom Crystal Amulet. All right, I broke these down in the previous video, so if you want to see what this is further, you can either read it or go back to the previous video. We got the probability cord, same as the previous video. You can either read it now or go back to the previous video. We got the acid stone ring. This is new. Okay, increases acid damage by 10% and acid resistance by 15%. I'll explain why we have this ring on. Stone of Expense. This is a new one. Increases range damage by 12%, reduces all other damage dealt by 6%. All right. And last but not least, we got the Ring of Flawed Beauty. Range weak spot damage is increased by 25%. Range damage is reduced by 15% when failing to hit a weak spot damage. Now there's an alternative to this ring. If you're not good at hitting weak spots all the time, I got a perfect ring alternative that I still use myself in the open world because I just love to be invisible, and I know you would too if you were a bow user or a sniper. Something that uses one shot, you would love to be invisible because you can just aim and get it done. All right, we got the Assassin Seal. Reduces enemy awareness range by 25%, increases all damage dealt to enemies not targeting wearer by 10%. This is what we had on in the beginning of this video when I told you I had over 30%. It's with 25% here, and as well as our Hunter Shroud, reducing enemy awareness and making them hard to hit while moving. This also makes you increases your enemy awareness reduction, which therefore makes you invisible, as you guys can see in the beginning of the video. Now it doesn't make you completely invisible. You're not going to be invisible to everybody. They will eventually see you after a while. It just lowers their chance of seeing you right away. Sometimes they even turn their back in the middle of a fight once you pop the Hunter Shroud. So luckily, if you want this, I highly recommend you putting this ring on as a replacement. All right. And last but not least, we have the bow. Now I'm going to explain why we have the acid ring on. Corrosive rounds. We put corrosive rounds on the Royal or Hunter bow. Obviously, guys, yes, I have plus 19. I highly recommend to level this bow up to maximum potential because it does so much damage at its max level. And it doesn't take that long to honestly get to level 19. If you guys want to know how I maxed out in the first week, please let me know in the comments below and I will answer that for you as well. But we have corrosive rounds. Imbues ammunition with acid and increasing range critical chance by 15% for 20 seconds. Shots apply corroded, dealing 582.9 damage over 10 seconds. And you add the acid damage to that, that's extra 10%, and you get acid resistance by 15%. And if you shoot it, you're not going to get your own acid on you. That's not how that works, so you're safe on that. And then we just finish it off with the mutator Deadly Calm, because this is currently what we have right now, and it works, as you guys can see. Continuously aiming increases range damage by up to 15% for over 3 seconds. All right, now this build is in sync with acid and in sync with enemy awareness reduction. All right, and why I'm gonna say this is in sync is because I'm gonna just show you the secondary anyway. It is called the Nebula. All right, it gives off corroded effect and acid reflex, so we use this to protect us. It shows like it throws like little balls around you, and I will show you in a video, like a small little clip towards the end of this video. It has like a little bit of acid balls around you, and they go out and they chase everybody, and they do corroded effect. And now with that ring on top of that, we have the whole build coming together with acid. All right, so it protects you and shoots out acid as well. So now we have protection from that weapon, the secondary weapon Nebula, and enemy awareness reduction, and acid damage over time and high damage. We have a lot of damage and protection, and it's just a beautiful build. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this build. Will you try it out? Do you believe it's good, or or do you not believe is good. I take criticism pretty well. If you want to let me know what else that you want me to cover, or if you want to see something that I haven't showed you, please let me know in the comments below, and I will be gladly to give you that response back. All right, until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.
Outsiders!